So, I'm not expecting this video to take too long, because this is not a game with a huge amount of depth to it. And that is not the same as saying it's a bad game. I don't show bad games. I show games that I think are interesting and good games, and my critique is just to add a layer to this game. This is a good game, and it's a good game in the purpose that it is meant for, which is primarily, I think, intended to be a mobile game, but it also works really, really well on PC, and it's meant to be a few minutes or maybe half an hour of light distraction, light entertainment, light fun, a little bit of dopamine, just to have a moment's respite from the world. And that I think is the intention of the game, and I think it does that really, really well. So let's hop in and have a look at the gameplay. As you can see, I've already unlocked the third level, so we're going to go to the level list rather than just hitting play, and start at the first level. And this is the level. There's no time or anything like that, so it's meant to be a relaxing game. And the way it works is it's a golf game. You're trying to get that ball into that hole, and you do it by tilting the world. It's a little bit of floating world in the void, as it were. So you click and drag to tilt it, and that makes the ball roll. And you need to collect the stars because they're collectibles that then unlocks sort of later levels. And then you get the ball into the hole, and that's it. And you get a big ta-da, and you've won. As you can see, this is very much intended for a mobile space. And the stars are what unlock the next level. So this is the second level. I haven't actually gotten any stars for this one yet. It's a little bit trickier, as you can see. So it's kind of narrow corridors. I mean, if I had a critique here, I would say maybe make a slightly easier level for the second level, because this is a bit of a jump in difficulty. Oh, you can actually make the ball hop a little bit. Whoa, I wonder if there's going to be a mechanic later in the game. So yeah, click the stars. Oh, try not to fall off the world. Click the star. Oh, no. Click the star and into the hole. Ta-da! And we win. So I have a total of 6 stars now because I didn't get the 3 the last time I played it. I only need 3 to unlock the next level, so I've unlocked the next level, which is this. And let's return to the entry screen. Turn the music off, and that's it. That's the gameplay. That's all the gameplay I'm going to talk about. So if you're only here for the gameplay, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because that boosts engagement for you, so YouTube gives you more gaming videos, which I assume you want, having watched a gaming video, and it boosts engagement for me, so it helps my channel out. So I appreciate that greatly. Thank you very much, and thank you to all the people who left lovely comments in the past. I really, really do appreciate it. Right, so that is the gameplay, and if you're leaving, thank you, and see you in the next video. If, however, you are here for the critique, I don't have a huge amount of critique for this. One of the things that made me decide to showcase this game was how well polished it is. It's a very, very good game, especially for a mobile environment. I'm playing on PC, obviously, and it is absolutely fine for that. What critiques might I have for it? The UI is great. It's got the quality of life controls. It's got a very obvious level. I mean, it's Turkish and it's English. So it's got sort of multiple languages. I assume the developer is Turkish. I think his name is Shapka. Let's have a look. See, yeah, Shapka with 2 P's. The game as a fun experience itself is very, very well polished. Things I might say is there isn't really like a tutorial per se. There's a lot of information outside the game here that I always prefer to see this kind of information inside the game, and it's not there. Bearing in mind this is intended for a mobile space, I think it actually has a Google Play link down at the bottom here, another place to get the game. And it's hard putting a lot of information into a mobile game. It's not really what that kind of space is intended for. You want something that's very easy to intuitively get into. That's what people expect from their mobile experience, and this game I think does that quite well. But there is good info here about the sort of the design philosophy behind the game. It's meant to be a peaceful experience with a little bit of tension in sort of the gameplay puzzle, and that's I like that philosophy. I like that sort of logic behind the game design, and I feel it should say that in the game somewhere. But I have no idea how the developer might want to put that in, or if it's even necessary. Maybe it isn't. Um, when I see a lot of info in an itch.io page like this, I prefer to see it in the game because I think it's important that the developer gets to say what he's trying to say. I think there is an element of art in all games, and that is an art thing. Yeah, so I mean that's just my critiques on the UI and the available information. The sounds are fun, sweet music. Um, it's good. It's good. The game is good looking. The art is good. Um, sort of no arguments there. I did say it's designed a little bit sort of for a mobile experience, but that's fine. The game feeling is again, it's not the world's deepest experience because it's not meant to be the world's deepest experience. It's meant to be light entertainment, and it is important to remember that that has a massive amount of value, especially in the sort of the modern world where a lot of deep experiences are happening at the moment. They're just not good ones. So yeah, a little bit of light entertainment is an important thing, and I think games like this need to be supported. So come and give this dev a follow and some love, uh, whatever you have the ability to give, because let's help more games like this become a common thing, normalize it as the current generations say. Um, so really, the only sort of remaining question is the question of immersion. There isn't much immersion in this game because there doesn't need to be. Could there be? Sure, you could wrap a storyline in there. You could give the sort of the player characters avatar, some lore. You could have a meta goal that is described. Maybe you're being captured by a mad god who's supposed to try and want you to accomplish his goals. Things like that. I mean, what else? What else can you say about it? Not much really. Um, that kind of storyline telling, that kind of immersion is always fun, and they're definitely the kinds of games that I prefer. But it is very much not necessary in a game like this. Just enjoy the experience for what it is. Consider immersion in your games if you're watching this to try and get insights for your games. Consider that kind of immersion. Consider thinking about what the player expects to see from your experience and what your experience is intended to deliver. And in this case, I think this is a damn good game. Floating ground golf. Come and play it. And that's all I have to say about that. So thank you for watching.